Sure. Yeah, I'm Andrew Hobbs. I'm the Director of Advanced Technologies at ASTEC. ASTEC's a global OEM. We make a range of products that cover really the entire spectrum of anything that's involved in road construction. So everything from quarrying equipment all the way through to asphalt and concrete plants, pavers, reclaimers, that whole rock to road product line. I've been with ASTEC since 2001. So really my whole career has been at ASTEC, and my current position, I'm responsible for a team that does simulation, but also data analytics and AI, and then some R&D kind of activities relating to emerging technologies.
Can I ask, what do you like about working with Altair compared to others?
The approach that we try to use with all vendors, and I think really our relationship with Altair is kind of a perfect example of this, is really a close partnership. So, as you know, we were very early adopters to EDEM, and that kind of really close working collaboration from the early days has carried on, and even through the Altair acquisition, we've seen that continue. So, we look at how we interact with, Altair not as sort of a vendor-client relationship, but really as a mutual partnership. When we're successful using Altair tools, it helps Altair be successful. So, having this conversation with you today I'm very happy to do that, because I can say wholeheartedly that, that way of working has really helped us be successful. And understanding that, what we need and what we need the software to do also helps Altair make a better product. And so sharing in that success is something that we see the benefit and value from.
Thank you, Andrew. We truly appreciate your support on this. So thank you for giving your honest opinion on this. So much appreciated. You mentioned a lot about how you adopted the EDEM technology to the maximum possible extent and driving the value out of those. And I understand you also now are, you've scaled up in adopting other technologies within the Altair portfolio as well. So can I ask, what is the value that the whole portfolio is actually bringing to your organization?
Yeah, I mean, that's a great question. I think one of the attractive things about the way that Altair have structured their licensing is it's incredibly flexible. As you know, it has opened the door to trying lots of other tools, other solvers that probably we wouldn't have looked at, but because they're available within the Altair unit system, they're easily accessible. And so, with our expertise in DM that we've built up over, decades now, we're looking at how do we couple DM with other tools such as multi-body dynamics or CFD coupling or FE. So that multi-physics coupling really increases the accuracy, but also increases the insight. And so, a lot of our equipment is moving. A lot of the forces that are most interesting to us are, highly transient, dynamic, where it's the particle loading that's providing the main source of the forces. And so by using EDEM coupled with motion solve, we can capture those particle-induced dynamic forces and then feed those into FE solver. So things like that we wouldn't have been able to do without that ecosystem that Altair has provided.
How do you see the combination of simulation and machine learning AI helping you, driving things and moving things forward in your organization? And what are the impact of these conversions of simulation and AI?
Yeah, a great question. I think, in the last couple of years with cloud compute, with hyperstudy and machine learning, we can generate synthetic data sets from simulation. And, our focus has really been mostly on design optimization. So, DEM, it's gotten a lot faster. It's much faster with GPU, but it's still a tool that, for industrial cases, it takes quite a bit of time, hours, sometimes, days to run really big scale simulation. So what machine learning does for us is we can take that data set that we have generated on the cloud of high fidelity DEM simulations, and then use machine learning techniques to build surrogate models or reduced order models. So instead of having to devote a week's worth of computation time to generate the data set, we can run an optimization on the reduced order model in a couple of minutes. So that's kind of step change from the high fidelity physics to the reduced order model is orders of magnitude in the time to a solution, and that's really where we see the opportunity of going from design optimization, which is what we've been doing, to process optimization. So if we want to think about how do we generate a real-time digital twin that captures all the important physics, the way to do that is with synthetic data generation and machine learning. So that's kind of where we're focused now, is how do we generate the data sets to capture all the transient physics that we need to then train a model that we can use for a real-time digital twin for process control and process optimization.
Thank you once again very much for giving a fascinating insight into how you are viewing Altair as a partner. So this is very, very, very good. Thank you.
Yep. My pleasure. Thanks, Senthil.
Thank you.